It's a mild spring day, a breeze catching the top of the long grass and wildflowers. Mother and child are enveloped by nature, blending into one pale colour as if to represent a single being. Swiftly applied brushstrokes suggest a passing moment, and the scene feels specific and intimate, yet universal and unposed. Perhaps that's the magic of the Impressionists, their ability to use a few moments from ordinary life to create images that feel timeless. This was a radical break with the past, when artists worked for months to perfect, for example, a sublime sunset or a dramatic mountainscape. This year marks 150 since the first Impressionist exhibition. It was organised by a group of artists who'd been rejected by the official salon and was sneered at by the critics and not well attended. In addition to the quick brushwork, there were many other things that made it stand out. Women artists were well represented. Berthe Morisot presented as many paintings as Monet, with only Garde displaying more. The show was also said to have featured paintings by a Comtesse de Luchaire, although her work was not in the catalogue and she painted under a few male pseudonyms. As the movement evolved, many more women engaged with the Impressionist style to create works which focused on female life. Mary Cassat's paintings of women nursing children reflect changing ideas about motherhood. Previous generations of wealthy and middle-class women hired wet nurses to breastfeed their children for them. In the late 19th century, however, with new child labour and education laws, there was more societal pressure on mothers to engage more deeply with their children. That said, these paintings feel timeless, almost like modern-day versions of medieval and Renaissance images of Madonna and Child. Impressionism also opened the door for the radical schools of the early 20th century, from the technicolor dreamscapes of the Fauves to the disjointed puzzles of the Cubists. Even the surrealist Salvador Dali had his roots in Impressionism. Of course, Impressionism didn't come from nowhere. The work of Turner and Whistler seemed to prefigure the idea of capturing the sense of a scene rather than an entirely physically faithful depiction. Even so, it certainly brought a sense of freedom to painting, both in its depictions of new social norms and, of course, in its famously soft and fleeting brushwork.